the truth that will set you free. This is what we're going to discuss in this video, and I'm going to discuss a chapter from The Power of Awareness by Neville Goddard, one of my favorite books by Neville Goddard, and why there is a truth that will set you free, and why do we need to know that. Okay, my name is Rohit, and I've been studying law of attraction manifestation for years now, and I help people expand their consciousness and help them create that dream reality by getting in touch with their higher self. So I'm just going to read a few lines from the book so you understand the context. So he says, the drama of life is a psychological one in which all the conditions, circumstances, and events of your life are brought to pass by your assumptions. By your assumptions. So that's why when a lot of people come to me for coaching, or I've seen other people ask in Facebook groups, my friends and family, other people I know, they want something, but they have certain assumptions behind that, which actually kind of stops them in the track to get what they really want. Right? So our assumptions are what really creates a reality. They're like the rocket fuel to the launch, right? So our assumptions are super important, and that is what really takes manifesting to the next level. So when he says all the events of your life are brought to pass by your assumptions, right? They're all because of the assumptions we have. If you assume that you always have to work hard to make money, guess what is going to happen? You always will have to work hard to make money, right? If you assume you always have to go to the gym 5 times a week to maintain a good body, guess what will happen? You will have to go to the gym 5 times a week to maintain a good body. That is our assumption. And those assumptions create the events in our life. So he says, to become the master of your assumptions is the key to undreamed of freedom and happiness. Basically, it is the key to freedom and happiness. He's saying that to become the master of your assumptions is the key to happiness and fulfilling your dreams. So if we really get control over our assumptions, we will be able to affect our 3D reality which we live in, and we will be able to manifest the kind of results we want in our life, right? So how do we do that? What is the truth that Neville is talking about, right? So you determine your assumptions in the following ways, right? Form a mental image and picture of the say desired of the person you want to be. So we form a mental image and a picture of the state desired of the person you want to be. And ideally think of it as from a first person point of view. So when you have this mental image of your state desire from first, for example, if you want a very nice super bike or some specific bike like a Harley or a chopper bike, you imagine from your mind's eye that you're sitting on the bike, your hands are here, you're actually looking through your eyes, and you're feeling the grip, the handlebar, the seat, the position, the weight of the bike, and how you're sitting on the bike. And you feel and you bring that image to reality, bring in all your senses. And that's how you imagine that bike is already yours and you own it. And by these assumptions, a series of events will happen which will take you to your desired state, to your end state, right? So he says, concentrate your feeling on the desire that you already are that person. So what you need to do first is to visualize the picture in your consciousness. So first we visualize the picture in our consciousness, in our mind, of the person we desire to be, right? And then we feel ourselves in the state as though it actually formed your surrounding world. So when I'm sitting on the bike, I feel that I'm actually on the bike. I can feel the handle, I can feel the seat, I can feel the sound, I can hear the sound of the engine, I can feel the heat of the engine, I can hear the sounds around me, you know, I can see the color of the bike, I can see the handle of the bike, I can feel it, I can smell maybe gasoline or something. So I'm bringing all my senses and to make that picture as real, as vivid as possible, right? So this is the secret. The secret to this, or the truth, Neville says, is that The great secret is controlled imagination. He means by controlled imagination. It's not just imagining and then losing track and going on journey. Like some people, like for example, if I'm imagining sitting on a bike, sometimes I would be like, I'm on a bike, then I kickstart the bike, then I'm journeying, I'm going through the city and all that. I'm just lost my train of thought. I need to imagine a very short scene, ideally 3 to 5 seconds, maybe not longer than 10 seconds, of myself being on the bike, feeling as if I own the bike, feeling the end state desire, and just repeat that small scene again and again. Not to get lost in my train of thoughts, not to lose sight of the goal or sight of the desire, and just enjoy where I'm going, not to let your imagination run wild. We repeat the scene in a controlled way by controlled imagination, right? And a well-sustained attention, firmly and repeatedly focused on the object to be accomplished, right? So that is what we need to do. So what is the truth? The great truth Neville talks about. So this is what he states, right? It is the beginning and end of all creating. The great secret is a controlled imagination and a well-sustained attention, firmly and repeatedly focused on the feeling of the wish fulfilled, until it fills the mind and crowds out all the other ideas out of your consciousness, right? So if you're imagining you own that bike, and that specific bike, right? Or it could be that kind of bike. You crowd out ideas of like owning other things, owning a car, or if you have other ideas about other things when you're imagining the bike, you just crowd out all the ideas by just imagining about that bike and owning that bike and how you feel on that bike, right? So what greater gifts could be given to you than to be told the truth that will set you free? What is the greatest gift that a person can get? That is what I was saying. That is, he wants to share the truth. And the truth that sets you free is that you can experience in imagination what you desire to experience in reality. That is the greatest truth. You can experience in imagination what you want to experience in reality. And by maintaining this experience in imagination, your desire will become an actuality. So I'll repeat this line again because it is crucial line. The truth that sets you free is that you can experience in imagination what you desire to experience in reality. And by maintaining this experience in imagination, your desire will become an actuality. So if you maintain this image in your mind, this desire with feelings, with emotion, and repeat a short scene with controlled imagination, that scene will become a reality. That is the truth Neville wanted to say. This is the truth that will set you free. And I cannot not highly recommend this book. I have no affiliation with these publishers or these books, but I really highly recommend anyone who's into manifesting or studying a law of attraction to read The Power of Awareness, because it answers so many of the questions and really sheds light on so many of the setbacks or like issues or blocks we have when it comes to manifesting. So that's how I wanted to share. Imagination is very powerful, and especially controlled imagination is very, very powerful. And by using this controlled imagination properly, we can really create the dream life that we are looking for. So that's all I wanted to share in this video. I hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe to this channel to find more content like this. If you had any interesting learnings to share, please post them in the comment section below. I would love to know your thoughts. And if you really know the truth, you can post the truth in the comment section below. And until then, I wish you great success in your manifesting journey. Take care. Cheers.